How's it going, guys? Don Jackson coming to you from Masao, Japan, Pinku Style Garage. About 3 months ago, I put out a video saying that there will be some changes in the business. When I got done with X amount of cars, I'll be moving until pretty much motorsports, big bills, things like that. So it's expedited. I was going to give it to like kind of the end of this year, start rolling it out. Being that this is year number 9 in business, number 10 is going to be coming up. We're 2 months into the new year. A lot of things have transpired already, and with my business, I'm going to move things up. This is pertaining to the guys local to Masawa. If you guys are watching this, or the guys that follow the channel, you'll probably get it to the guys. I know people are watching, even though you don't interact with me a lot, because when I see guys on base or around town, there's this, I get this lot, I know you don't work on this no more, I know you don't do this no more, and I'll let you know what I do or don't do. All right, so what I'm essentially doing is right here, for example, this 29-year-old R33 GTR V-Spec, 29-year-old, it's 29-year-old, this thing will be 30 years old and like November, 30-year-old car right here behind me. Car looks cool, sounds cool, and all that stuff. As you guys can see, it didn't sound really cool pulling in here because it's the reason why it's here. So essentially, all these cars at this point, they need to be fully re-overhauled. That means engine, transmission if required, clutch system, driveline, bushings, everything needs to be run through. And with that, I know this is going to make a lot of people angry, but I got to do what I got to do for me to keep my business running smoothly, to not be in this constant chasing my tail. I'm going to go to only cars that need to be fully restored. All these cars out there that you guys are driving, that the cars I work on, are 30-year-old or plus, they need to be built. So the car is already built, and we can talk and do things there. But what I want to focus on again is having this car right here with me for 1 or 2 months out of the year, go through the whole car, rebuild everything, and do things properly and make sure the customer's happy, the ride is the best quality possible. So this will be the first car of that batch. This is the first car in. The significance of R33 to me is the R33 is the first car I owned when I got to Japan, 2008. Didn't really want R33, but that was the only thing that was on a lot available. And actually, I began to fall for the car because there was so many R32s around. At that time, 34s were not really out there. The 33 was the first car. William Silva was the first customer that came to my shop. Came to my actually my house garage first. When I came to the shop, he was the first customer, which is an R33, a white R33 GTR V-Spec. And now the R33 GTR is the car that's going to kick off, which essentially is going to be Pinku style as you know it, coming from the future net. Motorsports is pretty heavy. You guys see I've been back into it. Now actually this is just scratching the surface. I will be joining rally, some truck series, a lot of different things out there because I want to push my product out there. And the best way to do it in a fun way is to actually do it myself. Until I get enough sponsored drivers where I can have guys out there being ambassadors for my brand, I got to do it. So I got to unfortunately have fun on you guys, man. So with that, I'm just changing things around. This is going to piss some people off because, again, essentially what's happening right here is I'm not going to be doing water pumps. I'm not going to be doing timing jobs. I'm not going to be doing single anything. So for that, there's other guys in town. There's a few guys I see popping up here and there that profess to be master mechanics and things like that. I just don't want to do it anymore, to be brutally honest. We're not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make my name, and what I want to do is set my mark here in Japan doing a water pump, doing a timing job. I've done a ton of those. You can go back on my page, type in timing belt, water pump, whatever, and you can see all that stuff done. It was done as a means to end to keep my shop open, but at this point, with my investments I got, my parts and everything, I'm no longer there. So things do not stay the same. Anything that's staying the same is just probably something that's mundane, something that's not polished, and something that is just not growing. So my business, the business is growing. And this, again, is a prime example of right here. This car needs to be run through. It's going to be a full engine. All these stack of parts you see right here, it's going to be a full engine, full overhaul, all the bushings, all the boots, everything, full from front to back. So this car is going to drive like brand new. It's going to drive better than this guy ever thought it could. And we'll do some consultation. I think he'll be running the Pinku style PSO1 TS coilovers, possibly the big brake kit and so forth, so and so. My thing out there is I want to push my brand, push my product, and also just, again, elevate above what I've been kind of dealing with. So I got about 5 cars or so to work on. I've been talking about these 5 cars for a while. Parts waiting for this, parts waiting for that. I got a hold for that, I got a hold for this. It's just getting annoying. And again, if I got this one car right here, this one client right there, this is one relationship, and this is what I got to do for myself. So again, a little more clarification on what it is I've been up to. why I've been kind of MIA a little bit, why I didn't have a single event last summer that passed. I didn't have no events, nothing. I was just focused on a lot of different things there. There's some very cool stuff that's coming up, some stuff I can't talk about, which is always cool when you can't talk about it, and a lot of things out there. So again, what I want to do is, I don't want to be dismissive of the guys that came through in the past. Obviously, you guys came through, you got the service, everything was good. Thank you guys very much. All the guys that essentially are local, since I put out the last video, I haven't got any emails. So actually, you guys out there have already kind of done it for me. And again, no hard feelings. I've said some things around town. I'm just not interested in working on low-grade cars because at the same time, my name is on it. And if I'm doing one piece, it's always going to be something else. When I upgrade your clutch, then now your bushings in the back are messed up. I upgrade your bushings in the back, now this is messed up. Now it's going to be all this stuff until you eventually get all the weakness out of the car. I don't want to go through that. I want to go through the full car, a full system at one time, do everything properly, have you happy. You're not coming back for cause and effect type of things because it's just not a good feeling for a mechanic and also a specialist. It's not a good look for a shop to have a customer coming back because it's almost as if I didn't tell you, hey, when I do this, X, Y is going to happen. So I always brief my clients and let guys know. So as a result, I got to kind of force this on you guys. So unfortunately, I just won't be doing any low grade work. I will be only doing high grade work, and I'll also be moving into the high grade cars, the Porsches, the exotics, and things like that, because that's just the kind of clientele I want to bring here to Pinku Style. So again, sorry for the guys out there who are looking to get things done on a minor side. I'll potentially work with some other guys and try to get you some good connections for that, but I won't be doing it unless I've got all my jobs done and I have nothing to do, which was very rare because I haven't been not busy since I've been open. I've been always busy. I've never been sitting on my computer waiting for emails to come in and say, oh God, I have a job. I've been busy since day one, since before day one of the business. I've been busy since the business opened, man. So that's not going to be that situation. So for that, I'm not going to have you guys sit around and wait 4 months for me to change the timing belt because that has happened. And that's why I don't want to do that, because it makes you angry with me before you even get to know me. And I don't want to do that. So I'd rather let you go out there and get it done, wherever you want to get it done in Masawa. I don't have any affiliates, so I'm not going to put any names out there. But if you contact me with respect, I will try to point you in the direction of somebody that may be able to help you. So again, guys, little wordy video here, but just want to get my thoughts out there and everything. And there's so much more I can talk about, but I don't want to be long-winded. But again, thank you guys very much for the support over the year. This is year number 9. This is crazy. Year number 9. Year number 10 is coming up. All the guys out there, major shout out to all the businesses out there that survived COVID. And be sure to hit me up at downonthepinklestyle.com for any business, and we'll push it that way. So again, thank you guys very much. It's going to be Donna signing off for Pinku Style Garage, Masao, Japan. See you guys later. Peace.